You really should listen, kid.
Show them up, man. They sleeping on you lot. Lol asterisk.
Gotcha.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we got a good one here between the Houston Texans and the Denver Broncos. Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll run off tackle with Gordon. And some room to run now. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 on first.
I know Melvin Gordon is very effective getting to the perimeter. Being a former University of Wisconsin Badger means you know to run the ball inside and with power as well. I also like the fact that he's a weapon in the passing game. Had as many as 58 catches in a season. Throw it to him in space and look out.
Now Gordon on first down. And some room to work. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The Broncos had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that because the bottom line is they didn't come back.
They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Texans are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
That's caught out wide by Cooks. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. So, Charles, this game number 2 in the NFL career, this rookie quarterback, his guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground with Drake. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Faking the handoff. Howell. He dumps it off to Drake. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Howell throwing on 1st down here. That's complete. It's Collins. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Second and 4. Up the middle they go with Drake. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. On 3rd and short, Drake. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That good for 19 on a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Second down, Howell back to pass. Touchdown, Texans. Eric Ebron, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Texans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Hey, Jack, right there.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this around the 23.
What's your boxing name?
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Running right, it's a handoff to Gordon. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Third and long, it's Wilson escaping the pressure right. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And a good tackle there right around the 30 stops him short of the first down. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. On 4th down, Sam Martin is on.
He don't have to kick that.
I don't know. Well, I'm glad he did.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Oh, he did.
You really call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howell. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10.
Oh, they are 2 different animals.
Drake. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh,
2nd and 12. Howell. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. A pretty nice, strong run, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Albert Okuwebunam, the intended target. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Again, Gordon on 2nd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quick throw to Collins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Nico Collins with the Houston first down, something he did 22 times as a rookie for the Texans. Back here as a starter, hopes that last year's 446 yards are just a floor of what he can do.
Steps away to his left. And this one is incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Howell, another throw on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. It's Howell with another throw. It's complete to Drake. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Howell's throw completed to Mechie. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. With a play fake, and now here's Howell to throw it. Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Howell. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. He's one of the bigger receivers in the game, CD, and his size that time certainly helped against double coverage.
Yeah, you're still at a little bit of a disadvantage when you're going against multiple defenders when they're trying to double you and sometimes triple you. But you're exactly right. With his build, he could minimize that disadvantage, and he more than held his own and hauled that one in right there.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop them with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The kick by Fairbairn is good, but hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Howell. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown! John Mechie with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing is Wilson. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. A final shot before break. Wilson forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
On first down, Howell. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Something of a rare incompletion. Remember, Charles, last week under 50% throwing the football. That's what he was, but he has turned that around in this game.
Last week was commonly known as a fluke. For him to be under 50%, not normal, not the usual. But to be up over 80%, that's extra time in practice, and that's throwing with extra confidence as well.
On third down, Drake. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Fourth down, Howell. got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now a run up the middle with Drake. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Kenyon Drake, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Now open. Is running back, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Oh, shoot.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape, and that is not going to get it done. 4th down. Here's Wilson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. On first down, Drake. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming
into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 23. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play.
And it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They'll go play action. Howell. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Throwing here, Howell. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Randy Gregory with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. one is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. Hamler now on the return. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
That's all he can do. He can't pass. Man.
Rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. This is Gordon as they go to him again.
Oh, sir. Go ahead and kill that clock. Go ahead and kill that clock.
Pick up a 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They go play action with Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
Wow. That was luck. That was luck. That was straight luck. That was luck. That was not throw though. That was luck though. Trash ass Texans.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Malik McDowell there to make the tackle. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
The fuck, yeah, move, nigga.
They need it, it's intercepted.
Ah, man.
Picked off by
Good
Kareem
stuff.
Jackson.
Got these trash ass Texans though. Yeah, boy, it'll be a different story.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
On 2nd down, Gordon once more. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Wilson.
Get the fuck out of here. You lucky I can't switch my man.
He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Faking the handoff. Howell.
Yo, he's not jumping. These niggas is horrible. Oh, man. Yo, these sections is trash, man. Niggas is lucky. Oh, man.
See this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions.
That's crazy, yeah.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
He was brought down by Malik Collins.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, we doing her. I should have been doing that, huh?
And stacked him up.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
I should have been doing shoe crap.
Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Wilson. Dancing to his left. He'll get this to Hamler over the middle. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They are on to the 4th quarter now, by the way, in Santa Clara. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they hold on, a victory there would be their 3rd of the year. They'll try and throw for him with Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted.
Thank you.
Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula's not working. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Howell.
Fuck, come on, man. That is corny. That is so corny.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting it back on the side. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Powell to throw.
Yo, that's corny, yo. He's fucking horrible.
This is going to be a safety in the final minute of the game. Oh, my. Gosh, this game's felt a bit weird all along the whole way through, and no better play maybe exemplifies that weirdness than that safety right there.
Partner, you got a tie game and time running out. You got to be ultra careful down on that end of the field, and this could very well be the play that decides this football game.
And returning it, here's Hamler. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. An excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles.